Tuesday, February 27th, 2024. Written by Diana Lascaris. The story of people longing for a better country really resonates with me. During the pandemic, angry men with semi-automatic rifles stood at the Capitol building of my city, yelling that no one could tell them what to do for public health reasons. I finally decided that I could no longer live among such people. I left the United States and moved to Portugal in search of a safer, more peaceful life. I still struggle with the realization that I feel more at home and welcome as a foreigner than with my own people in the country of my birth. But it is true. By the time I left the United States, even calling myself a Christian felt wrong. I no longer found comfort in a church community. I cringed when someone told me in no uncertain terms what a good Christian they were, while at the same time spewing hostility, resentment, and intolerance that I never associated with good Christian behavior. I felt like the loving God I knew had been ripped away from me and replaced by a hateful, disapproving, elitist tyrant. Because I don't look different on the outside, it was assumed that I agreed that those with less money, or in the LGBTQ+ community, were merely Christian adjacent, that is, not real Christians like them. Apparently, they forgot who they were talking to. Ironically, I brought a Catholic friend to my Protestant church once. He said that he enjoyed it so much, but what a shame that everyone there was going to hell. I guess he forgot that he was gay, or believed that because he was very wealthy, he could somehow avoid that fate. The hypocrisy around me was stunning. I also feel tested, like Abraham. Although my immediate environment is much more welcoming, I agonize over what is happening in the rest of the world. Brutal wars, mass shootings, politicians encouraging hate and divisiveness. As if that were not enough, the destruction of the earth, wildlife, the oceans, money to be made. How far am I willing to trust in the Lord when all of this is happening? Everything is being ignored for the sake of money to be made. How far am I willing to trust in the Lord when all of this is happening? Hebrews says that faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance in what we cannot see. I now live among peaceful people who welcome strangers, protect and celebrate LGBTQ+ people, and treat one another as part of a genuine community. I feel more connected to my neighbors who are compassionate, not hateful. Even though I live in a different country and culture, I feel less like a foreigner and stranger on earth. My new country is not perfect, but I feel God's presence and see faith in action throughout my community, my neighbors, my friends. Maybe this was the Lord's plan for me all along, to rediscover myself, my faith, and the best of human nature. I had to leave what I knew and become a foreigner. It gives me hope that God's promise will be fulfilled, that someday none of us will be strangers in a heavenly country where we all feel we belong.